Albert thought he was worth more money than what the Cardinals were offering him. That's all there is to it. Albert thought he was worth more, and guess what? Turns out Albert was right.
I'm not happy with the fact that he said it isn't about money. But you know what? In the end, come on, guys, we all know it's about the money.
Of course.
I hate to pick up my kids this afternoon. My 9-year-old son that loves baseball and loves Albert Pujols, tell him that your guy does.
Oh, gosh. That's unfortunate.
I respect Albert Pujols as a player. I guess I've lost respect for him as a person. When he comes out and says, he wants to be a part of the Cardinal, I understand it was a business decision, but come out and let everybody know, hey, you're making a business decision, not a decision by your heart.
We'll always have our Cardinals. I'll always go to the stadium. I'll always buy my ticket, and I'll always sit in my same seat that I have for the past 20 years.
Albert Pujols, as you know, takes all the money, 10 years, $254 million to go to the Angels, okay? No deferred money, et cetera, et cetera. Now, the Cardinals' last offer to Pujols was 10 years, $210 million, okay? So Deidre Pujols, Albert's wife, decides, I need to go on the radio. Because there's a lot of people in St. Louis, and as you'd imagine, Boomer, that are killing his decision to leave for the money, right?
Right.
When he was offered over $200 million to stay right where he just won a World Series, okay?
Right.
So she goes on a radio station in St. Louis, 99.1 Joy FM, a St. Louis area Christian station that got some of its initial funding from the Albert Pujols so they could pay the bills and be up and running.
So
right?
we're going to be like Christian-like now.
They're very Christian-like, all right?
Very Christian-like.
You understand?
Yeah.
Deidre Pujols was talking to a gal named Sandy Brown, who she's also friends with. Now, here's the quote. When it all came down, I was mad. Who do you think she was mad at, Boom?
The St. Louis Cardinals.
No, she wasn't mad at the Cardinals,
Okay,
Boomer.
I don't know.
I was mad at God.
Okay.
Because God felt like all the signs had been played out through the baseball field. Our foundation, our restaurant, the Down Syndrome Center, my relationships, my home, my family, close. I mean, we had no reason, not one reason to want to leave. People were deceived by the numbers. She indicated the key moment was the Cardinals' initial offer of only 5 years, $130 million.
God. Well,
quote.
Why you mad at God too?
When you have to say...
No, I didn't mean it that way.
Now listen to this. This just shows you, because the Pujolses did not grow up with money, right?
Okay.
Albert Pujols, it's a well-documented story.
Right.
Like many guys that are self-made, grew up with nothing, as his wife did, okay? The initial offer, like 9 months ago, before the year began, was 5 years, $130 million. They wound up doubling that offer, okay?
All right.
Quote, when you have somebody say, we want you to be a Cardinal for life, and only offer you 5 years, $130 million, it kind of confused us. We got over that insult and felt like Albert had given so much of himself to baseball and into the community that we didn't want to go through this again. Is that unbelievable?
She's completely out of touch.
No.
Completely out of touch.
Quote, unquote.
I mean, all the wrong things to say by a Christian woman. I don't know why she's saying it.
Here's the last one. It's just like God to put us on a team called the Angels.
Oh.
Yeah, you can't make it up.
Oh, you can't make.
Didn't she also say that she was blaming God for not giving them a sign to stay?
I mean, I guess I could keep reading it, but I mean, what else? Do you need to do anything else?
I think when you have that kind of cash and you can do whatever you want,
Albert,
whatever you want.
This is God. St. Louis is a cesspool of infection and diarrhea.
So go to
I
L.A.
will send you to Los Angeles.
Yeah, go there. That's a good place to go.
How dare the Cardinals insult God's son, God's child, with only offering $130 million to play baseball.
Oh, God.
I mean, screw loose. Go Buffs.
For us, sometimes we are so selfish that we want to turn around, and blame God for things that happen in our life, and that's not the way they should be. God's always there for us, and He loves us no matter what. So I want to encourage you guys to take that opportunity today, if you don't know Christ, and let Him take control of your life. Be blessed.
Well said. Albert Pujols.